Hey, welcome back, and in today's video we got something special for you to break off the new year of 2018. We're following up with a possible confirmation of a speculative, pretty serious rumor from 2017. It has a lot to do with Mars Argo and Titanic Sinclair drama. Over on the Repzilla Twitter, people like to send me some things. Sometimes it's just, you know, people joking around, but sometimes I get some really good information, and I'm counting this as one of them. It was a screenshot of Mars Argo tweeting to one of her fans. As you can see, it says, "What would you do if you were in an abusive relationship and had no control over it? I'm going to delete this now," which she inevitably did delete. So I made this video last year. It was Mars Argo and Titanic Sinclair separation reason. Now this was a speculative separation reason. A couple of screenshots from personal DMs that were supposed to be Mars Argo and Titanic Sinclair. But disclaimer alert, I'm not saying that anybody is abusing anyone or that anybody is an abusive person. The fact of the matter is we cannot say for a 100% fact that any of these screenshots are actually real. As the internet likes to do, they doctor things, they fake things, and they make things out to be something that they're not. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, for a conspiracy theorist like myself and an open imagination like you have, this is some interesting stuff that raises questions that get the mind going 90 miles an hour. You can see the DMs here. It was basically Mars Argo. If you're more interested in this, I'll go ahead and put the link right there. Go ahead and click that, get you a little bit up to date. But it was basically Mars Argo saying that you know what you did to Mr. Sinclair, aka Corey Michael Mixter. And he was saying back to her, it looked like your usual excuses that a man that cheats on a woman would say to try to get the girl back. Like I said, we cannot say 100%. Going back to the leaked message from yesterday on the Repzilla Twitter, it's interesting because it was such a large speculative rumor in 2017. We did not know for sure if there was an abuse. There was rumors about the abuse, and there was many fans saying that Mars Argo has PTSD from the abusive relationship, but once again, there was no 100% evidence. If there's nothing coming from the horse's mouth, then you cannot take it for the truth. We live in the internet age, and people, like I said, like to make things up. But this is sparking a lot of questions, and it is confirmation of an abusive relationship. And this did come from Mars Argo's Twitter. What would you do if you were in an abusive relationship and had no control over it? And I'm wanting to know, what does that mean? Additionally, answering another rumor from 2017 on the fact, did Titanic Sinclair, that Poppy, and Mars Argo know each other before that Poppy project? And we now have an answer on that. Delia Hara sends one over that says, it was a tweet for Titanic Sinclair in the 5th March of 2015 that says, "So pumped about making new videos with Matt Mosh Joran, Mars Argo, Basic Vacation, Dark Ways, and That Poppy." Now this ties in That Poppy and Mars Argo in the same timeline, knowing 100% sure that they did know each other and were communicating for sure. Now the next coolest thing is Titanic Sinclair, another rumor from 2017, is Titanic Sinclair and That Poppy, are they in a relationship? There was that interview, the big interview on the Zach Sang show, where the character That Poppy says that Titanic Sinclair is in love with someone else. But what if Titanic Sinclair is not in love with that Poppy, but actually in love with Mariah Pereira? Now this was from Imgur.com, and it was the base of Titanic Sinclair dating that Poppy. As you can see, it is Titanic Sinclair and Mariah together. There's Debbie Ryan's Snapchat and a Reddit page links here. In this picture here, it says Poppy was a roommate in LA of Debbie Ryan. Debbie and Poppy were friends by extension with Titanic and Mars, and they would party at the house sometimes. Now, this is really cool because, as we've seen in the screenshot from the legitimate tweet tying that Poppy and Mars together, this does correlate with the story, making this seem 100% true. So yes, Mars Argo and that Poppy were probably kicking back a few beers and hanging out. It then goes on to say Poppy was a boring AF, just some art girl in LA who used to hang with Debbie all the time, but they all liked Titanic and what he did, and Mars and him had been dating forever, and there was Poppy, and that just happens sometimes with couples. Going forward, it's a picture of Titanic Sinclair and Debbie burning photos. I mean, after a breakup, how many times have we all went out to the fire and just burn everything? It's perfect therapy. And then it goes on to this great picture. Dream double date with alternative power couple, Titanic Sinclair and Mariah. So we can definitely see that, hands down, there's another one. They are definitely in a relationship. Speculatively. Because the internet can fake anything. But this is a lot of evidence. I'm going to go ahead and point out the fact that Mars Argo, probably pissed off, posted this on her Tumblr of a picture of Mariah that says Mariah Mixter here. So that's pretty interesting. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the description for you guys. I know you like that stuff. And if you're interested on the other where Mars Argo actually posted the tweet exposing Titanic Sinclair, it's on the Repzilla Twitter, so you can go click the link on the YouTube page. Now going back to that, so the reason Mars Argo was actually tweeting to the person in the first place about that abusive relationship before she deleted it, said, she tweeted me because I was asking Titanic and Mars if they both are going to restock her merch and stuff. So that's what was said to Mars Argo. The response was, what would you do if you were in an abusive relationship and had no control over it? I'm going to delete this now. And the show must go on. So that was a great video. I hope that you enjoyed that video. If you have any information leading to any of this stuff, you can always hit me up in the DM on Twitter. Also, Snapchat, boom, you're gonna wanna add that because we're doing a story. We're gonna bleach my hair on one day and then we're gonna color it on the next day. It's gonna be really fun. You wanna check that out. And as interesting as this video is, there's always something that's more interesting to me. That's right, you guessed it. I want to know what you think. So why don't you go ahead and leave your creative and or interesting responses in the comment box below. Thumbs up for those likes. And as always, brothers and sisters, I will see you in the next video. But we didn't do this fidget spinner of truth. But we can do it now. Don't forget that this channel loves you.